Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the online class 5 Environmental Studies Part 1. Lesson number 2 Motions of the Earth. First, we are going to see rotation. Now, students, what is meant by rotation? The turning of an object around itself is called rotation. Suppose we see the top rotating. When we rotate the top spinning, when it rotates, that object which is rotating is known as rotation. Now here is one small activity we are going to see. You all can try it at home. Take a top, spin it and observe its movement. The top turning around itself. Any object that turns around itself actually turns around a certain imaginary lines. The turning of an object around itself is called rotation, and the imaginary lines around which it rotates it's called the axis of its rotation. As I told y'all about the object which turn around itself is called the rotation. So here is the activity which they have told you all to take one top as shown in your textbook page number 6. See the small activity. Take a top and see how does it rotate. See what are the axes of its rotation and observe what movement you all can see. Next, the Earth's rotation. Now, what is the Earth's rotation? The rotating of the Earth around itself is called the Earth's rotation. Here also, it is a small activity. Take a globe like the one in the picture and spin it. Note the line around which it rotates. Now take a plumb line and hold it close to the globe as shown in the picture. If you cannot get a plumb line, tie a long thread to an erase and make one. Now students, this is activity which all need a globe. Now we almost not having the globe. Just go through the pictures shown here on page number 6, and on that picture you all can see what are the plumb lines where the globe is being held, and you all can also see the north pole and the south pole, right, about its rotation. How does the earth rotates over there? Next, you will see that the plumb line and the earth's axes are at an angle to each other. That is, the earth's axis is inclined. Now, what is the plumb line? Plumb line is the bottom of the line where it is the holding of the thread towards the globe. So, where the earth axis are to the angle of the right degree. So, there you all can see the globe is in the right position. The earth rotates with its axis inclined like this. The line NS is in the picture shows the earth's axis. It passes through the center of the earth. The points N and S are called the poles of the earth. N is the north pole of the earth and the S is the south pole, as it is shown over there. Now, as it is shown here in the picture of a globe, you all can see the North Pole and the South Pole. N is dedicated as North Pole and S is dedicated as South Pole. Okay, so these are the main points of NS in the picture shown the Earth's axis. These both the points, N point and the S point, are the Earth's axis. Always keep this in mind. There's this two poles are the main poles, that is north pole and the south pole. If a circle were drawn around the surface of the earth exactly in between the north and the south pole, it will divide earth into two equal parts. This imaginary circle is called the equator. The two equal part it makes of the earth are called the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere respectively. As we have seen the north poles and the south poles, same here the circle has been drawn around the surface of the earth. Exactly in the between of the north and the south pole, what you all can see exact in the between, it is the equator. So when the north pole and the south pole is divided, the two equal parts and the middle part, that is the imaginary line which you all can see between, is known as the equator. Now also there are the two equal parts of this north and the south. What are they? They are the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So this is what we have studied in the earth's rotation. So this full diagram dedicates about the earth's rotation for us. So this diagram you'll go through, which is on page number 6, a diagram of a globe. Now next, try this. Here is also a small activity which you all can try. Okay, stand a candle in the middle of a large table. Draw a big circle around the candle. Place a globe at any point on the circle. Light the candle. See that it is dark in the room. Choose that the candle is the sun. Now take one candle, okay, and take a large big table and place the candle in the middle and draw a big circle around it. If you all are having a globe, you all can place. If not, then no need to do. Then light this candle. See that it is the dark in the room. Okay, it is totally dark in the room. And suppose the candle is the sun, and which candle you all burn, ob- uh, observe that that candle is a sun, and that through you all can observe what you all can see in that dark room. Observe which part of the globe gets the sunlight and which does not. Okay, so here you all can rectify what you all can see in the light room, okay, where you all have placed the candle. Now, looking at the globe from the direction of the North Pole, turn it anti-clockwise. This is how the earth rotates. That is, it rotates from the west to east. As the earth rotates, its different parts come into the light of the sun one after the other and turn away from it also in the same order. Now, after that, when you observe the direction of that sun, okay, afterwards what to do? Turn it into the anti-clockwise, means you'll have to turn it upside down. Now what you all can see here, where you all can see the north pole, there you all will see the west to east. So this is the position of the earth where rotates. As the earth rotates, its different part come into the light of the sun, and after the other it turns away from itself, where you all can see this type of rotation of setting up, and the earth's rotation, where you all have been come through this activity. Okay, you all can try it once. Thank you.